Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is July 11th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, XPeng NIO from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up a little bit, up 18 cents, 0.07%. Closed at 269.79. Post-market, we seem to be up by 17 cents. So yes, we are up. Yes, this is a green day. Yes, we closed above where we closed yesterday, but this is not a big day for Tesla. We have a green candle, that's fine, but we made a lower high. We are still above 265.32. That's the important thing. We had identified 265.32 as a support, and we are just bouncing on that support. We are into this very small downward channel, and we are still in this downward channel. We are going to be out of it once we break that diagonal downward resistance. So we don't have anything to do in the meantime. So if we break 265.32, in my opinion, that's a sell. That's a sell because we could be going down to 238. So that's pretty low. And if it does that, then we can just get out and then get back in again at around 238 when it starts to pick up again. So there's no problem with that. We have the earnings call next week. So maybe until then, Tesla is not going to do much. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we can readily see that the stock is just waiting for something. So we have a hourly chart resistance at 270.37, and we have been trading under that number since yesterday. Stochastic is not over 60 yet. There's no impulse that we are seeing right now on the 1 hour chart. On the daily chart, of course, this is weakening all of our indicators a little bit. So stochastic is down to 66. We have MACD that had the crossover bearish some time ago. RSI has a divergence. So RSI is making lower highs while Tesla made higher highs. Tesla should be going down because of that. In terms of the MI, it's still good. So we'll see if we can hold 265.32. That's the number to check. We need to close below that on the daily chart to have the sell signal on the daily chart. If you want to play a little bit tighter, then you can go on the 1 hour chart and wait for a full candle on the 1 hour chart, but then you need to check it every hour because it could come back up and then you would need to get back in. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So we have here that Tesla leads large drop in used electric car value, Model 3 down 30%. After an incredible rise in 2022 that resulted in some used EVs selling for more than brand new cars, used car value finally started to drop over the last 6 months. So according to IC Cars, used car prices have dropped by less than 4% year over year for the third month in a row, but used EV prices are dropping even faster. So June saw used EV prices drop 29.5% from a year earlier. That's pretty impressive. And here are the top used cars with the greatest year-over-year price drop from June 22 to June 23. Tesla leads this by 30% drop. So average price in June 2023 is $37,000, and a year earlier, it was at around $50,000. I saw this firsthand. I have a colleague of mine that sold his Tesla Model 3 last year at $50,000 Canadian. And today he could only sell it at around 30 something. Yeah, in terms of the scarcity of cars, I think that the scarcity is going away. So this is why the prices are dropping. And I think this is a little bit more normal. It was not normal to buy a car, keep it for 3 years and sell it for basically the same price. This was just a temporary supply problem. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is down. We are happy about this. So down 0.20, 1.33%, closed at 1486. So we are just officially outside our bullish channels. So we are not going high at the same rate. So we could be just getting sideways or even getting back lower, and look at how our Stochastic over 60 criteria is helping us. So stochastic just barely went over 60, but then came back lower. And this is why this move here was not to be believed, because stochastic was not in agreement with that move. This is why we love our stochastic. Not any stochastic, this stochastic, my stochastic, a 21-day stochastic. This is great. The stock market should be recovering from that a little bit. Rivian is really pausing a little bit. It had a nice move. We have to give it that. We cannot complain too much. It's pausing a little bit. So everything here is healthy. So we are down 0.66 cents, closed at 24.85. Closed at 24.85. Xpeng, okay, Xpeng is going higher and higher. Yeah, it was starting to slow down a little bit, but now we have a nice move today, and we are just above our resistance at 14.96. We closed at 14.97, up 0.82 cents. So Xpeng is going places. NIO, this is the second day we are above 10.72, so it's nice to see a couple of candles over a resistance, just to confirm that it's not just a fluke that it goes above one day because somebody bought a lot of shares and then nobody's there to continue. So we are up 3 cents only. We closed at 10.81. But if we look at the candle itself, we made a higher low, we made a higher high. So this is a pretty nice candle if I see one. Yes, I would have liked it to be green, but we have a long wick at the bottom right here. This is nice staying power for NIO. Palantir, after the break that we had yesterday, we broke 1581, so we are continuing up. We are right smack on our bullish channel resistance. This is what it's supposed to do. And we could be on our way to 1715. We closed up 19 cents at 1649. The stochastic is still good. I like to see this. Nvidia, it's playing with us. It still found a way to stay within this triangle. This symmetrical triangle, it still found a way. It could do that one other day if it's a very tight trading day, but after that, it will need to make a decision. So we are up $2.25, closed at 424.05. If we have a break of this, it's a buy. If we have a break of this, it's a hold. We could let it live until 406.62, below 406.62. I would get out of that. PayPal bingo. So PayPal, this is the second candle that we are outside of our downward channel right here. So we still need to break 71.07, unless if we don't break it, then we could be caught into a congestion zone. So it's fine to buy right now if you don't mind getting caught into a congestion zone. And being in a congestion zone means that we could go up to 71.07 and come back down. So you need to decide if you want to suffer that, or if you want to sell if you see it come back down and it pretty much be even Steven. If you get in right now, then you have the chance of being in there if it continues higher. It's all about risk. It's all about risk. This is a little bit riskier right now, but sometimes a riskier trade gives you better reward. If you just want to be a bit more sure, wait until we break 71.07. QQQ, sideways day, we are still in our congestion zone. Dow Jones bumping, well, going up nicely. So we are back into our bullish channel. So Dow Jones is pretty volatile, I would say. And stochastic is back over 60. S&P 500, S&P 500 getting close to 44.54. Nasdaq Composite basically going sideways. Physical gold getting very close to our first downward resistance. So we'll see if it breaks it and if it breaks 1508. So that's the first buy signal. If we break the two lines I just mentioned, then that's a nice buy signal, but get ready to get out if it reverses right here. If not, it's going to continue. And stochastic is very close to being above 60. So if we break that 1508, we should get stochastic over 60. And silver, we are still waiting for it to break 802. There's no stochastic yet, so there's less chance that it happens overnight. Bitcoin still in its congestion zone, so until it breaks 30,938, there is nothing to do here. And until it breaks 29,838, nothing to do here. Ripple, nothing to see. Nothing to see. It's just going sideways, no stochastic. US dollar plunging. I might be buying stuff on Amazon. And NBM falling back down a little bit, still in its bullish channel, still above 36 cents. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.